Alan and I took a long look at the sparsely furnished living room of the 1950s-style ranch home, staged for a quick sale. From my perspective, the only things it had going for it were the brick fireplace and the striking picture window. The dated ceiling fan and the walls, painted an unpleasant lime green, dismayed me. But as distasteful as they appeared, I considered them a step up from the pumpkin kitchen with orange everywhere we gazed. The bubbly real estate agent, arguably knowledgeable, reminded me that a few cosmetic changes could make the home a showcase. In addition, she noted, the large lot with a 2-car garage, 2 additional buildings, and a fenced backyard were unheard of at this price point in today's market, and they made the place a real gem. "The street seems rather busy," I noted. "You're in the borough on Church Street," she chirped, as if we'd already made our decision to purchase the home. "The town council updated zoning not too long ago so you could convert the cabin out there to start a business." "Like what?" I questioned. "The sky's the limit," she smiled. "I'm telling you, this place will go fast. In fact, I have 2 more showings today." "It's definitely a contender," Alan noted, "but my wife and I need to discuss the pros and cons. Can you recommend a place where we can have a cup of coffee and chat?" Without any hesitation, the agent replied, "You can find Dottie's Cafe 2 blocks down on the left. They have good food and reasonable prices, plus you'll like Dottie as well." "Great," Alan said, glancing out the kitchen window as he gauged the distance. "Sue and I will talk about it and get back to you later today." Though only a short walk to the cafe, Alan suggested that we take the car and drive around town. Besides the beautiful fall day, he thought we might gain a better perspective of the locale while we made the final decision about moving to Aspen Notch. Recently married, with a second chance at love for both of us, neither Alan nor I felt particularly enchanted with each other's existing homes. Alan had put his house on the market in early June, just before our wedding day, and by the time we returned from our honeymoon cruise, we were in escrow. We decided that once we found a new home, we'd sell mine, since both of us wanted a slower pace, and we were drawn to the lovely mountain vistas of northeast Pennsylvania. Alan's oldest son, George, told us about Aspen Notch after he drove through the quaint town last February while he took his family on a ski outing in the Jaworski tradition. George made a convincing suggestion that we consider combining our households there, particularly with Aspen Notch located only about an hour from his home in Middletown, New York. Alan and I investigated the real estate options using the internet and decided that the weather forecast made this a good weekend to drive upstate. If anything, we could enjoy the fall foliage in its full and colorful array while we took a closer look at the homes we thought we might like.